CEO of Era. You're the chief operating officer for Era Sports. Were a founder, according to Eric and everyone else at the team. Uh, how did this happen? Obviously, you have a day job and you have family and kids and whatnot, but you are so invested with Era Sports in your free time. So my question is, before we dive deeper, how did you get into it? What made you join Era, and how did you meet Eric? Like,
It was kind of a weird story. Throughout my time, I've had random people like my mom or an aunt or whatever say like, "Oh, I met XYZ and they're a gamer. You should talk to them." I'm like, "Mom, that's you don't just like say, oh, you're friends now. Like, go talk to a guy."
that's
But
so mom. That's so
um,
mom. By the way, my mom was the same
yeah,
way. Keep going.
yeah. So I had a college buddy call me just after I started at U.S. Bank way back 2018. And he called me. He's like, "Hey, you should talk to this guy. He's all about gaming." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I'll call him, Kyle. I'll give him a call." And I think maybe a month went by. He asked me, "Hey, did you talk to that guy?" And I was like, "No. What? Why are you telling me to talk to this guy?" He's like, "Oh, he loves games. You should talk to this guy about games." And I was like, "I don't." It felt like my mom, and I was like, I'm not, I don't want to call a random person that you know and talk about video games.
Mhm.
Eventually, he just said, "Hey, give him a call." And then I called and got Eric, and he and I just started talking, and I think we talked like 4 hours.
Wow.
I was driving. I don't remember. I was driving home after work. I called him, and I think we were just still on the phone at 8 o'clock, just talking about what his idea was, what we both envisioned with esports platforms for players, elevating players to be able to manage themselves and not get screwed when it comes to prize pools and my experience with it, his experience.
For sure.
He had a ton of stuff that he had
Ton of
mapped out.
knowledge.
Yeah, yeah. So we talked for hours and hours about it, and then I think we just kept talking every day after that for hours. I mean, whenever I had a downtime at work, I'd go to an open meeting room and brainstorm stuff. We'd put stuff on a whiteboard, and I'd share like a video screen of something or whatever, and we just talked through stuff and we mapped the idea out. He was working, I think, with Eric Berger at the time already with some of the maybe the patent stuff or whatever, but we fleshed the idea out, and that's how I got involved. It was just a random phone call from a random college buddy, and totally unexpected to be talking to somebody who was the same interest that I had, but never thought of actioning on it. So
For sure. You've had like thoughts on your own. Like, did you have this business idea before Eric? I was just curious.
I
Like,
don't know if I could say that, but I mean, I always wanted to be able to play video games like this. Like if Counter-Strike had this way back in the day where there was a stable open type platform where I could just sign up and play games,
yeah,
I probably would have lost all my money or won all my money on it because I would have been playing
for sure.
constantly.